I'd like to know what disruptive measures are taken towards music distribution channels and ensuring transparency.
This has always been a global problem. Even in America, even in India, payment is the biggest issue. Because by the time some telcos take as much as 80%, some take 30%. And that's the reality of the situation we're in.
I have a big problem with the telcos. I found out that the telcos actually have the database to generate more. But the problem is this, that money is not shared by the telco alone. NCC takes a fat share, but I still believe that the telcos can actually go higher in terms of the revenues that they send to vast companies and all that. Once NCC takes theirs, I think there's another body that takes something.
No, they haven't been introduced yet. Introduced.
Okay, the body. So the split is just too much before it gets to you. So I think we should start from there. Once we start from there, I think the likes of the guys that own the in charge of your streaming platforms the digital side can actually build something else.
So I got a couple of questions to the guys on the panel. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hearing all your stuff you've added today. First, Spotify just filed for IPO today. Having been in the space myself, understood a little bit of the challenges in the local terrain. How long do you think it will take for digital to actually empower? And the last question is for Ubi Franklin. But in this day and age, we have the indie labels, we have major labels. As an indie label owner, what do you think about the ecosystem that's coming to play today, where you have major labels like Sony and Universal on the ground in Nigeria? Do you think these labels are empowering artists? Be very honest about that. Do you think major labels can change anything? What do you think is the real root of the problem? Because we have heard of issues of major labels in this day and age right now.
Our artists have been empowered enough financially. For me, it's still a no. That's why one of our vision is to build the largest ecosystem that can sustain every artist. Right now, an artist has to look beyond just revenues from digital. They have to look at touring, they have to look at, even merchandising is like zero in this country. But they have to look at merchandising, they have to pray for a big endorsement deal. They're always hoping for that.
We have an agreement with one of the telcos. They're offering to give us 100,000 kiosks around Nigeria. Now, what this will do is, once your album is in the Nipost in that state, your album is coming out 1st of February. By the last night of January, the CDs are taken to, even if it's 100 each, to all of these kiosks. So automatically, your distributor or a distributor in Onitsha does not have to travel all the way to Alaba anymore to buy your album. It's already in the Nipost in his state. So anybody who wants to buy just goes to the Nipost. Or you wake up 1st of February, you walk to the nearest kiosk on one of those telcos, and you buy it from their streets. That's why when in America they want to release one iPhone something, you see people line up in the morning because they want to be the first people to get it because they know they're selling it there.
So we still see that as a little bit of digital, but it also has the physical aspect of it. And it doesn't sound like there's much more to say about that. Thank you, Mike, for that question, because now you created this long answer. Okay, ask this question, and then you can just round up for us.
I'm an awaiting artist.
What is your name?
Awaiting superstar, rather.
What is your name?
Buchido. Okay, so my question is, I understand this is Freeme, and we're supposed to bring our songs, and then we sign a contract, you get a percentage and everything. Why should I bring my song to you over, say, doing TuneCore myself? What's in it for me to just come to you? What are you offering me besides getting my money and or sharing my money with me, that I will put my songs with you and I will go and promote my song myself?
I will ask one question to you. So when you have a problem, do you go to TuneCore in America to resolve it? No, you do not. you stay here and send emails and wait for the time difference to sort your problems. So the difference between us and them is we are local. All right, bro. We are local. We're just right here. We actually get your songs faster than the TuneCore you talk about online. TuneCore takes 3 days to have your song on the iTunes platform. We don't. We take 24 hours. So there are different reasons why you should actually be with us. And when you're talking about empowering, I think it's best you empower what comes out from the local than the international. You need to get things clearly from the start. It's a digital distribution company, not a promotion company. There are two things. If you want to promote, you have to promote. You can see, as much as Coca-Cola is big, they still do promotion. They spend money on promotion, and that promotion doesn't yield the exact amount that they've put in, but it somehow turns over a long period of time. I'll give you an example. When Davido was coming up, he went to a certain radio station. He was nobody. He brought out the first song, and he bought 10 people in that station iPhone 5. These things were worth 110,000, and he's buying 10. That is him promoting himself and the music. So if you want promotion, you have to also come down and have that discussion, or you get a promotion company to do it.
Because I think in the music industry, especially in Nigeria, we tend to look at the music industry in isolation. Now, the music industry is part of the Nigerian economy. So the Nigerian economy is our economic reality. So many of the problems that we face is also tied to the economic reality. But you see, the beauty of the music industry is that it has stakeholders that has influence, that has power. But many of the artists don't use their power, don't use their influence. This telco issue is an issue of banding together with all the artists band together and begin to demand and boycott. But if it's just rugged man and one other person shouting, everybody's just looking at you like so they have, these people, these structures have power and they have defense. They have money and they have power. Money is a defense. A wise man that speaks without money is foolish. A foolish man that speaks with money is wise. That's how it is. So if you want empowerment as artists, which as much as we all scream and scramble, it's the person that puts structure of how things to be done is the one that makes the money. Do you know what that is? So think, research, do your work, and the light shall come to you, and you shall become empowered.